hold on.
Right.
First off, guys,
Hey.
you're just going to go ahead and hop on the Spotify app and or Apple Podcast and then even maybe Amazon.
Crazy to say that.
If you're a fucking freak.
If you're a fucking
Okay.
loser, you're on Amazon Prime.
You're going to go ahead and be able to podcast now.
You're right now listening to the podcast. Do you get it?
Okay, cool.
Is that okay?
Sick. Okay, who is this? This is next to me. Do you want to say who it is?
Hi, this is Gabby Bryan.
This is Gabby Bryan. Gonna go ahead and being sitting next to her.
Are you okay?
Never once was I have been okay. My name is Zack Senior.
Hell yeah. And we're best friends.
We're
And
best
this is
friends.
our podcast about being absolutely here.
Absolutely being yourself nonstop, forever and always. Guys, today is actually a very special episode of the podcast.
This is totally random.
I feel like we're interrogating somebody.
I feel like I have a weapon and it's pointed directly at her face.
We have sort of a third party, and it's not you girls listening.
It's
okay?
usually you girls, but right now, fuck you. We have a guest.
It's like Sex in the City, how they say that the city is the fifth girl.
Friend.
Yeah. So the girls who are out there, they are the third member of the pod. So, hi guys.
Hi.
I hope you're doing well. You look amazing. I know that you're in a car right now. A lot of people are on their commutes.
Pull over. Send us a picture of your outfit. I bet we'll like it.
I bet it's good. Look in the mirror like my mom, and don't drive. Look in the mirror and do your mascara. Okay, guys.
Okay. We're going crazy.
We're going crazy.
This is so much. This is everything I look for. I'm sorry to interrupt, but please keep on going. I'm making notes. I'm like, this is how I'm going to get introduced to my wedding.
We got it.
We'll
I'm
do
calling
it.
you out. I'm not even engaged. I'm just like, I'm getting you in. We're sitting at the back of the altar. You know, if I forget, like, Vivaldi, you are the people I'm coming down the altar.
Moving on, Mike, we're like, okay, all right, everyone shut up. The bride is like walking down the aisle.
I would love.
She looks amazing.
Oh my god, have you seen her body?
It's giving.
It's giving body. We have a guest.
We have a guest.
Who you may have noticed, okay, is super on brand for us.
Because she
Okay.
has an accent, and
Yeah.
that's something we really like.
We really talk about how much we like that. Guys, we are joined by Tatty Macleod. Comedian Supreme.
What I love about that as well, you introduced us having an accent, and I had it in my mind. I was like, oh fuck, do they want me to do this with a French accent? But that makes sense.
No, you have
That would be crazy for like dump yourself.
It's just like that's how I see it. I can also do the French accent because obviously my whole shtick has not been French and English.
I slide off the chair.
Yeah.
Sorry, if
We all
you're
just
driving home and you just had an orgasm, like that's normal. Hey,
People are like,
Everybody in America just got a flood warning on their phone. Guys.
no, you have an accent. Your accent is an accent to us.
Yes.
Is ours an accent to you? That's
Yes.
actually a good question.
100%. But it's
She's like, listen, bitch. Yeah, your voice sounds like shit. I am not.
well, I didn't want to go that far, but as you mention it, I will say this: it's so funny because an English accent is not sexy anywhere else in the world, but in the US.
Yeah, we like it.
We
It's
worship it.
The most powerful thing. I came off the flight. I've been to New York once. I was there for 3 weeks. I got off the flight. I was like, why is everyone trying to fuck me? Incredible. I was like, I just asked for a latte, and they're like, do you want me to go down on you? I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This is the
Can I get both?
Can I?
Yeah, exactly.
Literally, no one is asking me that. Here, I'll say. Everybody's like, get out of my building. Yeah.
Do you think the Scottish accent is all?
Yeah, I mean, it can be. It's definitely. It's.
You'll be gone from here when this episode premieres, just so you know.
It's just like, oh my god! It's also like my super British brain was just like, be diplomatic. Yeah, but yes, no, it is like there's a certain type of. I mean, sometimes if I'm honest, and I feel like this is a safe space.
Yeah, it is.
Sometimes I don't understand.
The danger zone.
I haven't heard one word that has gone in and out of my brain since I've been here. Wait, did that make sense?
No.
I don't know what the fuck people are saying.
Well, no one's understanding you.
Speaking in Scottish right now.
I'm literally speaking Sim right now.
Yes, English. Okay. No, I think that I like the Scottish accent men.
Yes.
Because I like men who sound like they're like dug up. You know what I mean?
Yes.
From an ancient time long ago. You know what I mean?
Outlander.
Yeah. Outlander.
Outlander.
Yes.
Yes.
I wish that was me instead of that nurse. Okay, or whatever.
Nurse?
That show.
Oh, it was a nurse.
She was
Yes,
a nurse.
she's a
Really good job.
Thank you. I'm a dramaturg. Okay, yeah. No, I like it because I don't think you're supposed to understand a guy's voice. You're supposed to really only understand every third word.
Yes. And I think
It's the foundation to every relationship you've been in.
And I'm single, and I've been single for 10 whole years.
every time a man speaks, we're like, oh, I sort of wish you didn't say that. But if you don't know what they're saying, bam,
Bam.
problem solved.
Interesting. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it.
You don't agree? You don't agree at all.
Think about it.
I mean, I think it depends on the man. Yeah, obviously, if there's two ways, isn't there? It's like this would work particularly well with. Let's say you meet someone, he's hot as hell, but he's
Sunbringer, okay.
you know, he's like 6'5", built like a brick wall. He's like ripped as. He's got this deep Glaswegian accent.
What?
It turned like Glasgow. It's like a different part of Scotland, but
Can you do it?
absolutely. I think it's my heritage, you know, my name is my cloud. I'm actually a quarter Scottish. But you know, it transpires like he thinks that Andrew Tate is like a totally forgivable man, and he's an incel, and he's got all of these really like unacceptable opinions, but he's also got like incredible biceps, and you do want to bone him. In that situation, me not understanding what you say is the gift of God.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Because then your feminist side, you could just be like, hey, don't get pissed off at me. I didn't understand what he was saying. And how convenient. I only found out he was, you know, I don't know, pro-abortion.
Pro-abortion. Not pro-choice. He's pro-abortion.
Pro-abortion.
Every time.
That's what I was trying to get to. Obviously, I'm pro-abortion rights. That was what I was trying to say before my breakup, y'all. Sorry, curveball.
Well, in girl court, you could be like, I Scout's honor, I did not know what he was saying.
I did not. I thought that finger was a sex thing. I had sex with a Republican once, and by once I mean like 12
Every time I had sex, yeah.
in Nashville, Tennessee, and he was saying some wild shit.
Yeah.
And then he told me his favorite comic was Amy Schumer, and I was like, all right, that's all it took.
Gabby, he was 100% lying. He wanted to sleep with you.
Yeah, he was like finding.
He
the
was like,
one
what's the
sentence.
first woman I can think of? He's like, no, I'm a huge fan of
Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
Is another concept is something behind the hate fuck? That are you supposed to have sex with people that you hate?
Yeah, on this
What's a
podcast?
hate fuck?
Yes.
What's a hate fuck? That's
It's like
that's every fuck. That's a fuck. Yeah.
Because what I was going to say about the accent thing, right, is like the problem if you only understand every third word is that I feel like it really negatively impacts people, guys, who are nice, funny, interesting, who have worked their best to deal with like their physique, they've built themselves up the best they can.
Who've done the internal shadow work
Yeah.
of their physique.
They put the work in, like, they've looked through, you know, like Mr. Porte, they're like, this is what I should be wearing. They have made the best of themselves, and they're fucking good guys, right? And they're nice guys. And if you can't understand every third word that they're saying, and you know that their personality is their best asset, like, I feel bad for them.
Sure.
That is really hard for them. I mean, imagine having your personality be your best asset.
So embarrassing.
That's like embarrassing.
Sucks.
Imagine.
I want people to be like, what an insufferable, gorgeous.
Just bitch.
Well, I'm gonna say, then I have a question for you both.
Yeah.
Were you hot at school?
Like, at what age?
Good question.
All the way through. I'm talking like, was there a transition in teenage years? Did you basically when, because you know, I don't know if anyone listening to this has not seen them,
I
but
don't know if anyone listens to this. And they don't. Yeah, no.
they just record this for own personal use. It masturbates me later, but I know that anyone who's listening has seen them both, but you are obviously both beautiful, and so I'm just okay.
Get into it, go.
Okay, that's enough. Okay, so the details.
We have an hour, so when you...
What's your favorite
No,
part?
like from every single point, like both physically, you both have like incredible physiques, you're gorgeous, you're fucking rich, you're so elegant and nice, and you both have like beautiful faces. It's enough, right? That's enough. You're stunning.
Hey, you too. That's why we're trying to we got you on. Yeah.
On the podcast, know that, love that.
I was a late fucking bloomer, let me tell you that. And I, like, the moment at which I felt like, I was getting male attention was when I went to university.
Yeah.
And part of that was also leaving France. So growing up in France as an English girl, I looked English, I had freckles, I had pale skin, I couldn't fucking tan. I was known as the aspirin on the beach, which sounds weird, but lighthouse. Basically, I was so pale, it would be like, you're so white, the boats will use you as like, so they know where the coast
Okay, they're so metaphoric with their insults.
That's as bad as they got. That's bullying. That's French bullying.
Oh my god, that's so nice.
I know. They were like, you're as if it was a lighthouse on a pier that made and that shipped sailors.
To get home.
A fault to get home. Yes, exactly.
You're a beacon. Yeah, you're a beacon.
Exactly.
Of light, yeah.
Precisely. Even when they try, they make it so poetic. But anyway, so that was like my childhood. And then when I went to university, I remember the first day I rocked up, and the way some guy looked at me, I was like, do I yield power here? Wait a minute, am I
that shit?
What does fuck me?
The moment when you found out you were feminine wilds.
I was just like,
Wilds?
wait a
Wild.
minute. So I just want to know when did you find out you were fuckable?
I know. There was a day. There was a day
for
where
me,
my personality flushed down the drain. Okay, I was junior year of high school because
How old is that in the
I was 17.
17. Okay.
17. My whole, when you go to school from someone when you're like primary school, I'm doing my research. Elementary school. In kindergarten, you're with the same class of people forever, so everybody just knew me as like this I get all the energy, none of the social skills. You know what I mean? So it was just like paint on the wall, paint on the wall, paint on the wall. Everybody thought I was annoying.
Painting on the wall.
Like my personalty was splashing paint on the wall.
I thought that was a literal thing you were doing.
And everyone's like, I hate that guy.
Just you at age 13, just like finger painting the hallways.
I was doing this. Yeah, I was doing this.
It's like, what a special young boy.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know why no one wanted to fuck me.
But, and I was just like very loud and annoying. And then I had a growth spurt. Okay. All of a sudden, I had a growth spurt, God honest growth spurt in junior year. I showed up with the same personality. Okay. I was doing the exact same thing. I was the lead of the show in my school, had a play. It was Our Town. Do you know that play?
No.
It is a dog shit play. No one ever needs to do it again. We've done it enough. I was the narrator.
Okay.
And so I got to wear a tie and a blazer. In America, no one does that. Okay, that's like, everyone's like, that's a movie. Okay, so I was up on stage, and then I remember afterwards, I was in English class, and there was a bunch of girls, and they were all talking, and I heard them like talking, whispering, and I heard Zack, and I was like, what are you guys talking about? I heard my name. And this girl, Casey Keeley, shout out. She lives in Brooklyn now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw she came to one of our shows once. Casey, I don't remember.
You were such an important part of my night. What's your name, bitch?
Cassie, yeah.
Whatever, bitch.
She like as the liaison for the girls went, we all just decided you're hot now.
Oh my god, I felt that in my core.
I turned around and I very genuinely went to the bathroom, looked in the mirror, and went,
That is the teen movement moment. I mean, that's your she's all that. That's your coming down the staircase after the makeover. Oh,
it was
God, what a great moment.
Instead of like taking off my glasses, I had to be the lead of the show. Yeah.
Oh,
It was crazy.
but growth spurts do that to men. That's amazing. I mean,
It's true to everyone.
Well, I feel like.
Turn my mic up a little bit. Just a little bit.
Oh, really? Because I was gonna suggest muting Gabby's mic.
I'm sorry. Can you mute my mic really quick? Stop. Okay, can I say mine?
Yes,
please.
Okay, so I was hideous for so long.
I don't believe you.
No one believes me, but
Bone structures is too much there, Gabby.
it was a disaster.
Okay.
Gabby, it wasn't. I've seen your baby pictures, or your young.
No, I was not as a baby. Let's be clear about
It was a bell curve. Yeah.
I was so underweight that I looked like a skeleton, and people would call me Pinhead.
Oh, fun.
Yes. So I was hideous. You don't understand. And I also grew up in New Jersey, and everyone was similar to Frank's, was tan, short, big boobs, big ass, curly brown hair, brown eyes. You get it?
Sure. Yeah.
And I looked like a ghost.
Okay.
I looked like a demon ghost.
Okay.
So I was hideous. I was like the nice one.
Ew.
I know.
Imagine being that one in
So
the
you
group.
weren't the funny one.
I wasn't even the funny one.
Okay, cool. That's okay. That's okay.
It's not okay.
Work through it.
I was like, oh, Gabby doesn't talk shit about anyone. Mind you, I'm such an evil bitch. And I just like got that. I was a nice
Say, at least you weren't the fucking bully. Do you know what I mean?
True.
You didn't like rebel against people, you know, judging you and decide that you were going to put other people down instead, which is the worst way to be. So.
Exactly.
And especially when you do comedy, you learn a lot of people won't let that go. When you do comedy, I feel like they were not cool, and then they are cool in the comedy scene when we're adults.
Yeah.
And they're just getting theirs with everybody they know.
The cliqueiness of the comedy scene, I mean, that's a whole other subject of conversation, which we can like, because it is just like being back at school. And you feel it so much when you're at the Fringe, because it's just like a microcosm of like high school hallways.
To be clear, at this Fringe, we have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you're outside, you're like kind of not off the radar, but you're outside of it because you're Americans coming in. So like you're not part of like the usual scene.
Yeah.
You know, you don't know
Where the hot
guys hang
there's
out.
none of those.
Someone said it.
You are the hot people.
Well, let us in.
Ben, let us in. This is going by the rules of high school.
If we're hot, let us
We should have an hour with a 5-star review.
I agree.
Okay.
Okay, so I was hideous, ugly. I had to drink like muscle milk to gain weight.
Oh, bless.
I know.
Do you have some muscle milk here?
It's like protein, like a protein drink, like a package.
For anemic people, to make them gain weight. Yeah.
So I was hideous and nice, Jesus Christ, until junior year of high school
Was magic
and junior prom. Okay, I went with one of my nerdy friends, but we were cool. But he was like the also the ugly pale one, and I showed up and 17 pounds of hair extensions. The shortest sequin dress you've ever seen in your goddamn life. You could, my lips coming out. Was
nice, yeah.
And I
Because they're extra long. That's
they're
fine.
long. They're long. They're actually not. They're not
so long.
No, they're tight.
Looking directly at the camera. They're not.
No, I'm not.
Own your truth.
It's like it's literally like.
You can't pull back now, bitch. Yeah. You were hideous. Yeah.
Hey, listen. I have filler in these lips. I don't need filler in. But listen, I showed up to this goddamn prom. Literally my lips flapping in the goddamn wind. Click, 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 click. Looking goddamn amazing, and everyone collectively said, Gabby, you're hot now.
It's a thing in America for the group to decide.
Yeah. And then someone said,
You had your group liaison officer as well, so it wasn't Katie this time.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a different group liaison officer.
it was Sean Blast, shout out.
It doesn't count when it's a guy.
It was a guy.
It only counts when a girl says it.
And everyone was like, you look amazing, which was crazy because I always looked so bad. And then Sean Blast said, hey, Gabby, you have like an ass now.
Damn. Yeah.
And since then, I was no longer the nice one. That power went directly to my pussy lips, and I was an evil bitch immediately.
Great. I love that for you.
Yeah.
Can I just say that because I feel like it's important, my inner feminist is screaming right now.
Oh, yeah. Because of everything that we just said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because also it sounds like we're putting all of our self-validation onto other people's opinion of us. I actually think that everyone in life, everyone has a glow up.
Yes.
That glow up isn't just like, because we're talking physical, it's not, because I had the moment when...
You're being so, I'm so sorry. We went on a toxic death stream just now.
No, we have to say it. No, because we have that conversation, but it's just like, when I went to university, that was the first moment where I thought like, oh my God, actually, guys kind of fancy me. And you can't help but feel wonderful in that moment.
Of course.
I went from being like the girl with double braces, top bottom, glasses, frankly, like I was a proper I was always top of the list of like girl with the best personality, bottom of the list of like the hot girl.
Are there lists?
There are lists in my school.
Published lists?
Yeah.
French people are fucking...
100%, but it's all out there, it's in your face. Like I used to wear bandana. Like,
Where? How
did you wear it?
Yeah, it's like just like around that. To be fair, I still wear it now sometimes if that my fringe. But you bring things back round, but now you own them and it looks immediately more attractive.
Right.
I am so much fitter at age 34 than I have ever been in my life. And that isn't because like physically I'm the most attractive, but I feel so good about myself. I feel better about where I'm at in my life. I own myself. And it doesn't really matter what you look like or how much weight you've gained or lost or
of course.
where your hair is extensions are at. It's basically like that bit where you kind of go, do you know what? I'm me and I'm good with it and fuck everyone else is the moment you become fit.
Yes.
I think
That's the drop. That's when it's like, that is your shizzle that moment where it's just like, oh yes, honey, she's arrived.
I've had that moment this last year because I do these mushroom ceremonies. You know,
Okay.
I don't go to therapy. I do something else. I take 6 grams of mushrooms and it's like this sound bath and it's like a meditation where it's like almost doing ayahuasca, you know?
Yeah.
And
You say that, do I know? I am... I've never taken drugs.
Oh my god.
Like sometimes if I can't get to sleep and I need like a sleeping pill equivalent, I take a paracetamol. So this is
How's that?
We're like, that's a drug. Yeah.
over the counter painkiller.
Oh, so sweet.
Exactly. I'm that much of a geek.
Well, ayahuasca is what they do in like
I heard of it.
yeah. So, like South America. It's like this huge it's a plant that makes you look God directly in her eye.
Nice. Nice. Safe. Safe.
Like an umpire. And so I am in this belief that every region of the world has their own plants. You know, that isn't like a drug in the sense where like you can't get addicted to a psychedelic because you can't. Your body would be, you just can't physically gain an addiction to it.
Okay.
In the same way it can to like nicotine or.
I think the man doth protest too much, but continue.
But I believe psilocybin is the one for North America.
Yeah.
So I do these. I was in talk therapy for a long time, and it just wasn't really working for me. I think because I talk so much, and I need like a meditation where the talking stops.
Well, the therapist would probably be like, okay.
And I'd be like, yeah, one second.
I'm almost done. They didn't get a word in.
They didn't get a word, and I'd be like, I don't feel better.
Something's up. I don't feel better.
But actually, to be very honest with you, these changed my life in the way where, I mean, psilocybin shuts off your higher mind, and it really allows for extreme deep meditation. And I felt like my mind and body were always at a disconnect, like 2 different wavelengths. And ever since they were connected, and it is like what you're describing, like that understanding of myself as one, you know what I mean? I used to have so much body dysmorphia, hatred of myself, and without even realizing that I had it. So I think people can find that without the mushrooms, obviously. That was just my shortcut.
That's a good habit. That's a good
Yes.
Yeah.
So that same thing for me was figuring out the exact right cut of pants.
Love that.
Do you know what I mean? I think this year I was like, oh, it's straight leg.
Yeah.
Okay. And now I'm in my power. So sort of like same feeling
Yeah.
and the same amount of money spent.
Of course. Well, that's also at the whim of TikTok, because the second Gen Z is like, baggy pants are back in, you're going to be like, oh my god, my inner self.
Inner self.
Flashy pants.
Okay, we have to do a segment.
Oh my God.
We haven't done one segment.
How long have we been recording?
How long? 20 minutes. 20 minutes?
2 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought 2 minutes.
2 minutes. He just got all the... Okay.
We got just so mushrooms. It's like, that was 2 minutes.
Once it's in you, it never leaves. So,
Can you imagine you in therapy just being like, bitch, it's been 2 minutes. She's like, you've been here for an hour and a half.
she's like, get
More
out.
money.
Get out. This is also my house. You followed me home. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to do rapid fire questions to get to know you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay? The audience doesn't know you. We don't know you, but we love you. and
We
they
love you immediately.
Okay,
Yeah.
Oh, well, I know you, but okay.
Okay, so first off, but before the rapid questions, we need just really quick 3 words, your stats, the things that describe you, how you describe yourself the most.
French, English, comedian.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do yours of today.
Of today, I would say it is slime,
Yeah.
a gas, okay, and a crystal.
They're more
Okay.
fun. That's fun.
You want to do something like that? Go ahead.
Yeah, because I just looked this up. That's really straightforward.
No, I mean that's awesome because what I said was crazy. Yeah.
Okay.
Lean into your crazy. Go ahead.
I don't think I have a crazy. Horny.
Perfect.
You do. Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. And there it is, bitch.
I'm not crazy, horny. I'm so fucking horny. Holy shit.
I'm horny. Okay, horny.
It could be 3 horny. Horny cubed. Yeah. Horny.
Horny cubed. Episode title:
Horny cubed. Yeah. Okay.
Is it horny?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my truth. Can
I say mine?
I'm feeling. Go on.
I was about to be like, no.
I would say my 3 today are single-use plastic, hyaluronic acid, And old brick.
Why?
I don't know.
It's because we're surrounded simply by so much
I feel
brick.
like I'm in a cryptic crossword.
Yeah, no.
We're playing to get you. Yeah.
What is the clue? I've got skincare in there.
Skincare because my skin's dry,
And that's what the blood.
and I used a thick cream last night, and I feel better.
Well, that's why I also said slime, is because there's something about, I think when you're in America, all your body adjusts to the chemicals and the germs and the poison and all our food and water.
The
The poison. It's like we're detoxing and our bodies are not handling it very well.
no, I'm breaking out.
Yeah.
Wow.
By not eating chemicals, I'm breaking out.
Well, your body adapts to a new homeostasis, which is being sick. You know what I mean?
What'd you just call me?
I called you a gay one. No, I can say that.
I'm concerned for you that coming to Edinburgh Fringe Festival is a detox.
Totally.
Like, how unhealthy is your day to day that coming to like the biggest arts festival in the world, which is famous for like Edinburgh macaroni pies, is a place where you are detoxing.
Yeah.
I know, and literally,
I can see how you can see that.
She's drinking green juices. What's in the green juice in America?
I don't know.
I don't know, but it's fucked up.
I would say single-use plastic is because I do feel like just throw me away. You use me up, I'm done.
I only have one thing in me, and I'm done, and I've done it.
Is that a sex thing? You talk about sex?
No, it's more like I'm so tired.
Sorry.
Let's jet land. Yeah.
Horny cooped. Yeah.
And what was my last thing? Old brick. Oh, I want to make out with a guy on the street, but I can't find one. Oh, no, I found a hot guy. We'll talk about it after.
Oh, yay.
Oh my god, what the hell? I have not found a hot guy. It's really, although the grinder messages I'm getting here are insane in the membrane. It is literally like a
Someone sent him like a medieval sort of like
torture chamber with no caption.
That feels so Scottish.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm so desperate at this point. I'm like, I'll look at the room. Like, I'll sit in a chair.
Was it in life?
Do you want to fuck someone in a Tartan skirt?
Yes. They don't wear underwear, right? They don't wear skivvies.
Yeah.
Why did I say skivvies and what accent was that?
Okay, but wouldn't it be fun? Like, imagine a bagpiper just like in a Tartan skirt, and then it's just like cheeky little oink, and down a back street for you, Gabby.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for understanding my kink.
Like I said, I'm very horny for these Scottish guys. There's like every so often I see one and I'm like, oh.
They go.
They pass by really quick.
They're buff, and do you know what they are? They're like, there's such big alpha energy in Scottish men.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying alpha's everything, I love myself better, feminist, blah, 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 but sometimes, like, there's just this sense of, like, they could be in there, they could be in the 15th century. Like,
exactly.
It's just, like, their physical skills are the same. I will protect, I will serve. It's, like, just proper, like, and it's fair.
I also think it's okay to out loud say that I like positive alpha energy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, what's the opposite of toxic masculinity? I like hardcore masculinity, but they're giggly. They giggle. And they hold the door open for you.
Yeah.
And your mom loves that.
Yeah, and they have a best friend who's gay, and they're just, like, really totally. Like,
They have a best friend who's a lesbian.
Yes.
I'm going to take it one step further.
Yeah.
I dated this drummer once. My mistake, my bad.
Sorry, guys. Yeah.
But his best friend was a lesbian named Raisin, and I loved him so much more because of that.
yes. Yeah, I know what you mean. It made you respect him.
I was like, oh.
Are you anti-drummers or musicians in general?
I'm not anti. I've been
sorry.
inside so many. Wait, they've been inside me.
Okay.
And then you've been inside their head. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've dated so many musicians and honestly so many drummers at this point that legally I made a promise to God that I sort of have to swear off.
I find it very unattractive when men are in bands. It's probably my biggest turn off.
That's all, but you're doing the right thing, and I wish I did what you did.
And I just find it gross. I had an ex-boyfriend who was a classical guitarist. He like wrote a piece for me, played it to me. It was so romantic. And I just sat there like cold in the heart. I was like, this is cringe. I'm not into
This is cringe.
This is for me. It's not.
I think the Barbie movie touches upon how, and every guy is, that's why there's so many incels online who don't like Barbie, is because they're crushed. Their songs are not, girls haven't been liking it this whole time.
I can only date, though, to be clear, a drummer or a bassist. I would never date a guitar player or God forbid, a lead singer.
At least.
Oh no, you're psycho.
I want the ones that are like,
Yeah, also it has to come with talent. Like if you're fucking talented,
Yeah,
I'm
there you go.
into it. If you're even not massively talented, it's an immediate ick. I don't think I could go out with someone whose work I didn't think was good.
Of course. Oh man, we were saying like I would, first off, I would never date a comedian. I would never I've never actually seen a gay comedian. I would be like, I'll date you.
I think you're the
Oh
only
my god,
one.
it's so offensive to so many gay comedians I know.
Well, that just means that I don't know you.
Yes,
And,
exactly.
okay,
I agree with that.
so-
Daniel Fox, don't listen to this.
Okay, well,
Oh, Daniel's on it next week.
oh yeah.
So maybe
Maybe. Okay, I'm just gonna redact that statement. Edit that out. No, edit that in twice.
You're talking about American.
I'm talking to you what I am privy to, which is the American comedy scene. I haven't seen a single goddamn guy who I would like.
Oh, stop it. What about that fit one who's Italian?
Mateo Lane.
Mateo Lane.
I mean, yeah.
Mateo's a 10.
Naked, come on.
I mean, yeah, I would have sex with him, but I don't know if I would date him.
Zach likes the thing about Zach,
Okay.
he likes a man who's so big and so
I'm a muscle boy. I like that.
like so manly.
Do you like it ripped though, or do you like it just like you're big?
Big, but
I like big.
big and like.
We don't have dates like Zach once in New York City.
This is doing nothing for my horniness. I'm gonna walk out of here. It's only 11 a.m. and I'm just gonna be like, literally, just like I need to fuck someone right now.
Well, okay. Well, this goes into one of our questions actually.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go. So okay, you just have to answer this rapid fire. You like a guy who looks like a?
Beefcake.
Hell yes. Actually, same. I would say that's exactly what I was saying.
Mine's a cigarette.
Like I don't like pretty boys, like model pretty boys.
Me neither. Though I have dated that as well. Basically,
You have to get one.
it's like in my mind, it's like I like you to be 6'5", broad as fuck. I like it. I like to feel tiny. I definitely do little tiny little things to you. I love that. But in reality, I go out with like geeky boys who are just clever and funny.
Geeky boys. I mean, you in America, every single one of my straight guy friends would literally shoot me in the mouth, kill me, hang me in a town square to talk to you. So,
Yeah, so don't you worry about it. You come to
Coming over, baby.
well, I want to really quick. I went on a date with a guy who was 6'5". He was broad. He was jacked.
Yeah.
We went on a few dates together. He was he was from Denmark and an architect. That's
all people from Denmark are.
architect somehow. I had to end it because I was like, you're not funny.
You're so dumb.
You're so dull.
That's the worst part is the hot ones are like dull.
Well, let's not say that because I mean, following that logic, only should be uninterested.
Yeah, but that's why
This is a snooze fest. This is a fucking bona fide snooze fest.
But that's why we're so unique.
Also, do you find that there's no relationship between? I don't know. Actually, maybe I shouldn't talk about this.
Say it.
Go
No,
for it.
because I don't want to penis shame anyone.
You can penis shame someone.
I don't think penis size is not the most important thing. It's really not at all. I've had penis size, all sizes. If the sex is good, the sex is good.
Motion of the ocean.
But it's interesting because there is no relationship between body mass, height, and penis size.
Yes, there is. If you look at, I'm sorry to, yes.
Hands.
But it's specifically
just
finger shape.
So true.
If you look at
Okay, so talk me through the logic.
Okay. If you look, perfect. Zach's dick is this big.
Please don't say that, but also say it directly closer.
I just called her type of my water. No, honestly, realistically, this is Zach's dick.
Okay.
Maybe even bigger.
It's like that.
No, it's like crazy. One time
I walked
Zach.
in the first day to say, yeah, Zach, was your straight right? And he said no, and I was like, my friend.
And I was like, no.
Why would you say that?
No, it's a god-forsaken shame that he is gay. Okay, so his
Lobotomizing guys, I don't know.
his dick is literally. I almost was like, let me get a new show.
No, literally put it on the screen. Yeah.
One of my favorites. His dick is humongous. So if we
Please,
use
please.
his fingers as an example for this.
Okay.
So relax. It's not about the size of the hand.
Yes.
We have a great size hand. Don't even worry.
Yeah.
I'd say it's neutral.
Relax. It's the shape of the finger. So it's this sort of like wide here when the finger. How do I explain this for the audience?
baseball bat.
A baseball bat of a finger. It's wide. It's thick. It doesn't matter if it's so long, but it's like the nail is like that thick caveman nail.
Okay.
They always guaranteed have a thick, nice dick.
Okay, but I've had sex with a guy, and I remember he had very stubby fingers, and that was something that I really noticed about him.
Okay.
And again, this is not about penis shaming any kind of man, because actually,
There's no man listening.
The issue was not the size of his penis, because I think it's like, well, because like we go into it too liberally, and actually it's like, as women, it's just like, don't body shame me. Like I don't want to body shame.
That's
them.
very good. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
actually more to do with the fact that like you get in there, and if there's no work put in, or that person was like a bad sexual partner. Like I didn't understand.
If there's a skill.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Yes.
Like you could actually just like not even. I don't even care if you haven't got a boner. If you can just locate the clitoris, put some work.
Well, now every Brooklyn friend straight guy is now like, oh my god, I don't need to get a boner.
I don't need a boner.
No, you just have
They're inbound. Yeah, yeah.
the secret to that, and this is something that I realized about the secret to like having good sex. People say,
Please tell us. Please.
but do you know what it is? It's just like making the person you're having sex with feel fucking hot.
Yeah.
Make me feel amazing. Make me feel like every bit of my body is being discovered for the first time. Like you're Christopher Columbus and this is your America.
And this is your
You're just like,
colonize baby.
yeah, literally, okay, let's forget these Asian
Take the locals and get them out of there.
Oh, my neighbor's smallpox.
Are amazing. Your ass is incredible. Like
Yes.
I want to touch you. I want to kiss you all over. Like that's all it takes.
You're right.
And people make it so complicated. It's just like you just gotta make me feel fucking hot.
I want you to be like, I can't even believe that this is happening right now.
I love that.
We're like, I don't even know how I got
Where you're
myself
like,
in this situation.
I'm so grateful. Can you gasp when you see me naked? I'm like,
When they make you feel like a Grecian myth, you know what I mean? Like,
yes, I want to take off my clothes and have a hairy bush and my like M&S granny knickers, and I want you to be like, my mind is blown.
I've never seen such a beautiful statue.
I mean, honestly, I was talking about this with you. Sex is fun, but the penetrative part of it is barely the part I think about.
No.
Thank you.
That is barely the part. I like the yeah, like the whispers and like in movies like a zoom in on Goosebumps. You know what I mean? Like
When you think about a sexual fantasy, it doesn't pick up at the bit where he's inside of you. It picks up at the door.
of course.
Come in, make you a drink, just like, and then what am I gonna do? And then what's he gonna do? And then maybe like, it's at the top first. Maybe you're on the sofa. It's the undressing. Like that's the bit.
It's like standing in the kitchen doorway, like.
Do you guys ever get lost in the logistics of your sexual fantasies? Like I do sometimes when I'm like trying to have a sexual, and I'm like, well, how did he get there? Okay, well, he took the bus. So, okay, well, if he took the bus, well, he's from work. Well, okay, he got ready that day early. Okay, then where am I? How does he know? Like, I get lost at like, how did we get here?
We have to do this segment.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Just pick a random one.
No, I want to go quick fire all of them.
All of them? Because I feel like all of them like aren't applicable.
Well, but there's some things we need to know. Okay. Your hometown is?
Quebec.
You left because?
I wanted to have a life.
Hell yeah. You would only move back if you could?
If I was forced to.
Oh, yeah.
How would you be forced?
If I lost all of my money and all of my prospects and I had to move back into my mum's house.
The type of footwear, espadrille, stiletto, ballet slipper that defines me is?
Stiletto.
Hell yeah.
You like guys who look like we did that.
Wait.
Say it again.
Oh, I'm actually going to go Alexander Skarsgård. I feel like it's a good shortcut.
Yeah.
Whatever's in that sauce of that bloodline, okay? Get me in it. Yeah.
I would let him beat me with a bat till I die.
True
We
blood?
shouldn't say that. Feminist, bad feminist.
Bad feminist.
But I pull through.
Okay, well, did you see True Blood?
No.
Oh my god. True Blood is so... God, just now.
You gotta watch
You got-
I've got so much horniness to this podcast. I feel like we're all like literally well into our chairs right now.
Yeah.
It's like give me 5 minutes after the show finishes so I can like literally squelch out the door.
We're gonna have to call like 911
Yeah,
to get us to
exactly.
like... But wait, there's another guy who I implore you but Google later
Yeah,
named
who?
Joe Manganiello.
You know Joe
Okay,
Manchin.
I don't know, but is he the guy from The Bear? Because he's also
No.
The guy from The Bear. The guy from The Bear. I've not watched The Bear, but he. Oh my god, 100%.
Jeremy Allen White.
He's
Yes,
he's hot for the female eye, I think.
Okay.
I don't think he's hot for the gay eye.
Oh my god, there's a backstage, there's like a bit of like footage from paparazzi where he like does some push-ups after going.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And I was just like, okay, you know they're watching, but I'm into it. Also, Carlos Sainz, Formula One driver, he's beautiful. No,
You don't like this?
No.
You don't like when a guy looks like he's literally made in an evil gay lab?
There's something about him that's just a bit too uncool.
Oh,
Someone who's a bit cool, you know, Alexander Skarsgård. I mean, I say that in real life, I absolutely go out total geeks, but he's got no edge to him.
That's true.
I like an AI generated guy, no edge.
Alexander Skarsgård, the kind of man who he'd sit on his sofa, he'd like buzz you in, and he'd sit there with a drink and just be like, "Get undressed for me."
You're making me horny. Yeah, what the hell? Put a tally on the board. Put a tally on.
I'm wearing sweatpants.
I know.
Oh, come on.
No.
You wouldn't even have sex with him?
No.
You know what? Better for me.
Did you show his body?
No, I've seen it. I've seen Magic Mike.
Thank God.
Oh,
okay.
I've seen Magic Mike. No,
If you haven't seen Magic Mike, this podcast would be impossible.
Yeah.
It's almost like you wouldn't understand. You need to see that for reference. You know what I mean?
It's like decoding a bomb.
It's also how you source all of your fans. It's basically your Venn diagram is Magic Mike, and this podcast is a circle. It's a circle.
Like handing out the flyers after shows, we go after Magic Mike XL. We're like, now full of point.
Okay, you want a guy to treat you like a
princess.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Precious gemstone for me.
Mine is. I'm not gonna say it.
Queen is probably the more feminist answer, but you know what I mean? Like, I have no shame about it. I'm just like, I want flowers, I want this. I absolutely love. I expect it to be your, like, I am the love of your fucking life.
Yeah.
And my standards are so high. And it's bad, but like, it's true.
Well, I think the difference maybe from my perspective of like someone treating like a queen versus a princess is a queen, they're like, I shall die for you.
Yeah.
And a princess is like, I'll climb that tower to fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like he's like, I'll do it. No, I'll do whatever. Like, it's more like I'm rambunctious. Where like where treating you like a queen is they're like, they lay out their sword and they go, "Me queen," like you know what I mean? And then like that's my Scottish accent.
Queen.
Queen.
I think it's more, I was checking myself because I was like, actually, I'm more of a queen than I am a princess. But I suppose what I'm getting at is like, I do enjoy acts of romance. I like it when a guy is like really keen. Some guys are like, oh, play cool. And it's like, no, hon. Like, I love it when you're keen. I like to know that you want to go out with me. I like double texting. I like when you ask me out all the fucking time.
Yes.
Kind of be like, maybe.
You want to be aloof, yeah.
Keep fucking chasing me. I like to know. I love that. I love that.
I love genuine feelings. I love genuine feelings. That's weird as a human being to like when people like you. What the fuck? Yeah.
True. I want a guy to be like, hey, you're so pretty. I like you right now.
Yeah.
I'm liking you right now.
I hate the games. I think that's so 90s, early 2000s. Like nowadays, it's like, bitch, the world is burning. I need someone. Like, can you just hold it, and hold me.
Also, he doesn't. The thing is, I was saying this guy recently, and he was kind of like kind of intimating about this idea of like playing it cool. I was like, if I like you, then whether you play it cool, if you play it cool, then I like you less. If
Exactly.
I like you play it not cool, I'm liking you more. If I don't like you, neither of those things is going to win me over.
Exactly.
So it's like, it's just, I know what I like. If I like you, I don't like you. That is going to be a deciding factor. Whether you're aloof or not makes no fucking difference.
Mine is Prime Minister that you voted for, but now my behavior is getting a little crazy. But you're like, oh, I like voted for her, so like I have to stick by her.
Just stick by her.
That's my answer.
That's how you aspire to be in a relationship.
Yes.
You have a lot to teach her. I think. I think we're learning in this, and you have a lot to teach Gabby.
But I look amazing in a skirt suit, so everyone's like, well, she's hot.
She's hot.
How
Yeah.
many of you just said on the mic you want to be Boris Johnson?
No one has ever said that.
No.
Call me Boris
Johnson. She's the Boris Johnson of America, really.
No, I want to be like Margaret Thatcher, where they're like, no, oh no. Oh my God, the country's going under. Okay, a major turnoff is when guys can't.
The major turnoff is when, I have so many major turnoffs. I can't, which one do I want to pick? I like someone who is quite physical.
How so?
Well, we started on Horny, so let's talk about that. Like,
Okay.
I do like someone who enjoys sex and wants to have sex.
CDA, are you PDA girl?
I like it when a guy isn't afraid to sort of who finds you fit, in a boyfriend. And again, the battle of the feminism here is so interesting because it's like, I like it when you pinch my bum a bit. You stand there.
Yeah.
I like this. When you walk on the street,
when
where's
there's,
this?
when there's just a little bit of There's a little bit of that. Like, I do think that's important.
I like this.
I like to be controlled. That's a baseball bat.
I think as Gabby is such a power girl that she
I need someone to be like, shut up.
shut up.
Yeah. Someone who's got a strong personality. Yeah, that's important. And also someone who's cultured. Like, if you're the kind of guy who's just like, I don't like Gabby movies and I don't want to go to a museum, I'm kind of like, we'll be cool for like 5 minutes. And
We know a guy like that.
Let's have sex, but like, we're not going to be able to be in a relationship.
Yes.
You've got to have an interesting culture.
Wait, and be a good conversationalist for the love of God.
What about you? Well, you don't like it when a guy can't.
I don't like when a guy can't I guess like compliment me. Do you know when a guy is like, wait, I'm like, am I so toxic right now? No, I'm spiraling.
No, you're not toxic. You're not toxic.
But you know when a guy can't be like, oh, like, you're amazing. You look amazing.
Gabby, I had an ex-boyfriend who literally couldn't
do it
more than pretty.
It's as simple as that.
I was like, it's my 30th birthday and I've got like full hair, full makeup, an incredible dress, like I'm dressed up to the nines. I want to fucking be more than pretty. Like, shoot me. I want to be gorgeous. I want to be fabulous. I want to be fucking amazing. I want to be beautiful. Like, I just want to be more than that in your eyes. And maybe that's mega narcissism and egocentricity. But it's like, you're like...
Trust me, the bar is so low at this point. Like, you're not egotistical because you want someone to like let your partner to express interest.
But it's true, because I'm so like, oh my God, the shirt looks amazing on you. You look great. Your hands, your form, whatever.
Yes.
I want that every moment. I want someone to be like, oh, look at these. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Like model. That. I want that every second.
I like that too. And I don't like when a guy can't like enjoy himself, like when he's not socially courteous. Do you know people like that? Where it's like, even if I'm in a terrible mood and I'm like around my friends or strangers, I'll be like, hi, like it's okay, and then I'll go and I'll do my own thing. People who are rude and selfish enough to like let their bad mood come out of their body.
This is how I'm feeling, and I'm not gonna like overcome that in order to be like a good person in this social situation.
That's so embarrassing.
Like, be nice and courteous and like think about your partner and that make how awkward it's making them feel. Like,
I have a really basic one also.
Hell yeah.
This is like,
I like basic.
This might be quite toxic. I don't like it when a guy can't drive.
That is toxic.
It's a very English thing. Because like not everyone can drive here.
Zach can't drive.
And I'm so sorry, babes. But
I made it.
Damn it.
I find it quite sexy when a guy can drive.
What about driving a stick? When a guy's like,
okay, everyone here can drive a stick.
oh right.
Yeah, but for us it's a special.
It's like crazy.
Yeah,
I can drive stick.
I find it quite sexy when a guy. I find it quite sexy when a guy can drive, and there's something just a little bit.
I've been in cars with guys.
Sorry, babes.
I've been in cars with guys where it wasn't happening. It was like they were driving me home, and then the second I see them make a definite decision, like he's a total loser the whole time, and then he's like, oh, it's a red light, I have to stop, and then I'm turning because he's been such like a.
But isn't that interesting? I was dating a guy for a bit, and he was so nervous, and there was this like kind of like anxiety to him, and he would like eat his nails, and I was a little bit like, oh, I feel so like domineering around you, and I'm not sure where this balance is like working. And then we slept together, and he was the most confident lover.
It's crazy when
The sex was off the scale good, and I was just like, I'm just sort of in a completely different light. I was like, you might be all of this like nervous energy, like a bit unsure of yourself, like kind of like nervous laughter, and then the moment he got in the bedroom, it was just like fucking Christian Grey, like out the door, just like this confidence. I was just like, you become like immediately became so much more attractive. And there's sometimes you see people, whether it's in their job or just like driving a car or just this little
driving a car.
And it's like, this is bad, forget that. And it's just like, I'm like, wow, okay, that's a new you.
Yes.
Well, I just see when people like can't like be confident in their decisions. I go on dates with so many yes men, like men who are just like, yeah, that's awesome, cool, and I'm saying the craziest things to just get a reaction.
Yeah. For them to be like, what?
I'm like, I hate water. Water's bad for you. I read an article that water's bad for you. Do you think water's bad for you? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, say I'm stupid. Like,
I want to feel so protected around a man. I want a man to be like, at all times. Or if I even I had this one ex, total toxic psychopath.
I know. Which one?
The tall one.
Which one?
With the necklace.
Which one?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, Gabby.
No, yeah. No, it's bad.
Me and him got along. Yeah, he loved me. Yeah.
All he wanted to do was smoke cigarettes with Zack on the But he was wild. But if I even went to go pick up my bag, he'd be like,
Okay, cool.
anything, he would take anything out of my hand. I didn't have to lift a goddamn finger.
That's queen.
Yeah,
That's queen. Yeah.
That's awesome. I once went to take out the trash and he was like, you don't do that ever.
Wow. Okay, so I will tell you my truth. When it comes to actually when I'm in relationships, I am often quite the boss woman. And I'm kind of good with that. You know, I've got to a point where it's like, actually, you realise what you like and what suits you. And what suits me is a guy you like. I get on really well with, who's intelligent and cultured. I quite like the geeky guys.
Yeah.
Someone who's a good conversationalist and enjoys sex, is good in bed. But ultimately, it's like, I know that my default position is to be like, no, we're not doing that for that. No, we're doing this for your birthday. And that's not good enough. And you should push for this.
Hell yeah.
You need this to happen. And
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry, she said, what's you? Right, put on the phone to me.
Hell yeah.
I don't want to become your mum, but also like my standards are high for myself and they are for you. And I'm going to make sure that you're getting the best. You're getting the best. I think you want me as your ride or die because I'm going to make sure that like standards have been met.
I think,
I do that for you.
that's why it's going to feed into what I'm about to say.
Okay.
I think that, people come for guys and like, I'm not your mom, but we all want that. Like every guy wants a mom.
I'll be your mom if you protect me through and through. If you are literally
like you would protect your mom
behind my back,
yeah,
you know what I mean, with a weapon, then I will literally be your administrative assistant.
I mean, look, for me, it's like, I'm going to make you feel loved. That's it. Just like, I'm going to make you feel special. I'm going to make you feel loved 100%. I'm not going to book your appointments for you. Like, that is like a step too far. You have to do your own fucking washing up.
I can't do it for anyone else. I'm already doing it.
Absolutely not. But I guess, but it's just that thing of just like knowing that that's something that also I know that I bring to relationships now. And I'm just like, you know what? That's just what I'm going to be like. Like I know I'm going to want to run the show.
I think I do that so much in real life for myself and my friends, because I want us all to be successful. That once I'm in a relationship, I'm like, I can't do that for you. I already have a full roster.
Yeah.
I don't have time. I don't have time. So I'm going to need you to do that for me and also take out the trash. Like, I don't want to be the boss in the relationship because I'm a boss in real life. But I'm going to hurt me.
I heard your hand crack.
Like, ow.
I go to jail for that.
I do something I had. Me too.
It's just aggressive. That's just aggressive.
But I think it's hard for dating for me sometimes because I have a single mom. Shout out to this. Not anymore. She's had her glow up.
Very rich, lives in a beach house, owns her own business.
I love that for her.
Is also really gorgeous.
He's like, I mean,
thank you, but it's my dad. My birth father looks like shit. Okay, he looks so bad.
But that's why you have a little bit of manly, you know?
Like a drop, and like a orc, a little orc.
It's like you're a model, but there's a little orc.
Thank you. I love that. But like, so I think that's why with guys and dating, I'm like, what's supposed to happen here now? I don't like, because I'm not. I don't know. I haven't seen too many like men in my life.
The power reduction.
Sort of like going for the long haul. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So right now I'm like, oh, I guess one comes to you when you're 50.
So is it true that you've never been in a long-term relationship?
The longest one I've ever been was about 5 months.
Okay.
Yeah. And he was really hot though.
It's so different for gay. You know what I mean? Like, we have this structure that's set for us where it's like, oh, you talk to a man for this amount of time and then he'd be like, what are we in? But like, it's like, there's already there. The gay storyline is still being written.
Okay.
And it's like this conversation of like monogamy or not, like, there's like no gay monogamy in America.
Is that so different? Okay, so I'd be so interested for you to have this conversation with Daniel Box because obviously he's really established in his relationship.
I'd be so jealous. I'm gonna be so jealous.
Very in love.
So jealous.
So it'd be good to hear.
Let's not have him on. No.
what his take on it is, because I guess that's not my association necessarily with gay relationships. I feel like that was often the representation. Like if you look back like 10, 15, 20 years ago, it was always like, if you're a gay man especially, you're necessarily like super hypersexual and you're having lots of affairs and you're going to orgies and saunas, and that was kind of the cliche.
It's written about you.
But
That's okay, my storyline, no.
I don't know, but I feel like I know so many gay men who are in like long-term loving.
I have to move here. I literally have to move here.
Zero. Like New York is so
It's
not like
so
that.
big.
It's not like that. Dating is especially because there's this like narrative. I think like the queer community does want to like push away and like define their self in a separate way. This is just my opinion. And what I've found, and I believe this, what I think is even true, and I know what I'm talking about. I'm done skirting around it. I'm fucking done. No, this is true. Where a lot of people are like, I almost said a homoerotic, a monogamous relationship. That's heteronormative. That's not our life. And I'm like, hey guys, maybe on some things they're right. Like, you know, maybe we want a partner for the rest of our lives. And also, like, I don't know if poly is a huge thing, people in open relationships.
I'm laughing because two of the long-term gay couples that I know
Are poly.
are poly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Bing, 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 bing. But like, I know because the straight people are learning from us. You know what I mean?
Machine learning.
And the straight people, if they're in an open relationship and like a guy is like maybe hitting on you, Gabby, he has to be like, hey, by the way, I'm in an open relationship before you have sex.
Yeah.
Gay guys are not like that. I've been like with gay guys 2 dates. We have sex. We're literally cuddling like this.
Yeah.
And he goes, and I say something, he's like, my husband will die at that. And I'm like, ew.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done this if you told me that.
To the contract that I entered into.
Yeah, it's like the rules have changed. And so maybe I need to move here because,
We're moving.
I've slurped enough dorks. I've done it all. I don't need to have sex anymore.
Well, so talk about it with Daniel. I loved it. I can't wait to hear his take on it, because obviously I can't be the insight into the gay community.
It's gonna be perfect.
Hey,
Straightest woman at this table.
I don't know. By Brooklyn standards, with that hair, you're gayer than me. Yeah.
No, also, and these shoes, apparently these shoes are like gay shoes.
Those are.
When I went to New York and I was doing some stand-ups, I did like an LGBTQ friendly night, and I was just like, oh, you know, and like some girls chatted to me afterwards, and she was like, you know that this is like the lesbian flag, like this is lesbian shoes.
Did you guys have those jelly?
lesbians
Yeah.
go nuts.
So nuts. Did you have those jelly bracelets growing up that told you they were like the secret code of like, I gave a blowjob, I'm queer, blah blah blah? Did you guys do that?
No.
In the UK?
We had some
Well, in France for sure.
Oh right, they're like these little thin jelly bracelets, and it was secret code for sluts in elementary school.
It was slut thing.
Those butcher code.
Those. They're lesbian coded. Those are lesbian coded. Yeah.
I wish I was attracted to women.
It's a disaster.
Hey, my mom wished no. My mom loves that I'm gay.
I think it's even worse
What?
being gay.
That's a big statement to make, Gabby.
No, I mean like not being gay is evil. With you it is.
Yeah. Just what I've got in.
But I mean like it just complicates the whole
Does it?
thing.
Okay.
I mean, it's why there can't be shows like Love Island with me being gay.
Exactly, it's too much.
It's too.
Also, I'm lying about it, so it's no. I'm kidding.
Well, it's the last thing I'll say about that is that it's the double-edged sword. There's an ultimate freedom because there's no narrative of what we're supposed to do, but then that freedom is also like jarring. Where like maybe being in
You're out at sea. It's international waters.
Yeah, I mean, I did open up my Hinge to women. Like I was like when I came out of this breakup recently, I was like, well, you know, you've got pink hair. Like let's
We're halfway.
I've done the work. Yeah.
maybe like be
That's
open to
that's
it.
our space.
And I just went looking through, and it was just like first of all, the women who I found attractive were very mask, which is like totally like a type.
Yeah.
And fine, but like if you ask me like who my crush is, it's, you know, that basketball player who is American but got like arrested.
Brittany Grimes or Brittany.
Yeah, her.
Yeah.
I think she's like 6'2".
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be like
Like I'd fuck you.
that would be like my crush.
Wait, she's like Krillish.
That's
She's
crazy.
like, hello.
Yeah.
So yes. But in the end, I just never actually felt the impulse to meet up with anyone. And
Yeah.
it's kind of like, like there's enough to be contending with if ultimately you're heterosexual.
Just do your goddamn thing.
Hey, I mean, I would not want to switch teams for you guys. That also seems like a nightmare.
Exactly. Ew. Okay. One last quick fire question. If you were a serial killer, what would be your mark?
I was in like, what would I leave behind?
Yeah, for the detective, for like Sherlock Holmes to be like, there it is again.
Like Zach's is, or was it mine? I don't remember. One of us is leaving a cat eye on the person we did. With liquid liner.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh yeah, something quite fun like that would be cool.
Or dark. Go dark.
No, because I feel like it would be fun if you're going to be a serial killer. It should be in the way that it's done in, is it A Promiscuous Woman? You know, the film about the woman who gets revenge on like guys who take back home or piss.
Oh, a promising young woman.
Promising. Oh.
Yeah, what was it? Like, it would have to be that kind of energy. So I think maybe like glitter.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Like the detective would be like, or the medical autopsy. They open it up and it's like.
Yeah. And then and you can never get it off. And you can get next to it. So like the detectives are going home and it's just like under their fingernails and it's everywhere and it's this constant like, and it's so antithetical to like murder.
Yeah.
So you have this kind of like celebratory glitter which is like always with them, you know, going to bed. It'd be a great thing to have in a film.
Body glitter.
I think you might have done this before.
I'm writing a script right now.
Okay. And then quickly, fuck, marry, kill, a British guy, a French guy, an American guy.
Fuck, marry, kill, a British guy, a French guy, an American.
And then maybe we'll add a fourth one, just start a business, and that is what, and then we'll add Scottish.
Nice. Fuck, marry, kill, start a business, an American guy, a British guy, a Scottish guy, and an American. Oh, wait.
What?
French guy.
But I'm not going to fuck a business.
Exactly. That's a different option.
That's a different option.
Oh, so I can fuck, marry, kill.
And start a business.
And start a business.
With one of these people?
Yes.
There's like 3 commas.
Okay, so I'd start a business with an American person.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, 100%. You guys are like unashamed, you're like ambitious, you'd be aggressive about things. Like, definitely, I think that would be good people to work with. I would fuck a Frenchman, only because I think that could be quite fun. Even though I have to say, Frenchmen are some of the worst lovers of it.
I agree.
Oh, that's a key. You guys can do a whole other
I
podcast.
do talk about it in my show, but they're very good at the build up to sex. So the actual sex itself is terrible, but the kind of the wine and dine wine, that's quite a fun bit.
Agreed.
Actually, no, I'm going to just remind about that.
I feel like they're good at eating pussy.
Oh, have we got Scottish in there as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd marry an Englishman. I'd marry an Englishman. Oh, fuck, this is so hard. Okay, start a business with an American. I would kill a Frenchman. I would marry a Scottish man and fuck an Englishman.
Perfect.
Yeah,
I
that's
agree with all
amazing.
that.
I'm trying to think for me. Actually, start a business with a British man.
Why?
For me, because it's international.
Yes.
Yeah, it's international.
International business.
Yeah.
You should start a business with a Frenchman. Oh no, you probably want to fuck a Frenchman.
No, I want to kill the Frenchman. Yeah, I'm not attracted to it. I'm not attracted to.
I think
I've
it's so
never.
hot, but they can't lay it down.
I don't know. My entire life, I've never gotten it. I don't understand the French thing.
Interesting.
And this podcast is called
The podcast.
I
Yeah,
love that. I was going to talk about that. I was like,
and it's like incorrect. Yeah, it's like not correct
That's
French.
not how you spell it, but that's
That's the point.
yeah. That's,
But-
oh, is it? Or did it become the point?
no. Yes. No one.
That's
Yes.
patronizing man.
No, so
We love it.
I would kill French.
Yeah.
Okay. I would I wish there was Italian in there. Fuck. I would marry the Italian.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Italians are worse than French people.
I am more attracted to the Italian shtick than I am to the French shtick.
Oh no.
Well, because Italians are gay.
I have to say, I think gay men are honorary Frenchmen. That's like, there's just like, you just don't fall into the same category. When you go to France, it's like, yeah, you can be French. Gay men can be French.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I'm gonna
Oh my god, you guys can do everything.
I know, it rocks actually. It's literally the life hack. Yeah. Just be born a gay guy. Yeah.
Lesbians can be German.
I'm a Jew, so I don't really.
I don't. That gets sticky. Okay, no. Here we go. I think marry a Scotsman as well.
Wow.
I like their thing.
There is a thing.
There's a thing, and I just like how they're a little bit more jaunty, a little bit more like party guy, fun.
Also, what's the fucking point? He wears a kilt to the wedding.
Oh, and
Yes, please.
oh my god! And I know that my Connecticut, New England family coming all the way here would be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god,
Oh my
this is crazy.
God.
This is crazy.
Exactly.
My mom and my Vanna being like, this is crazy.
Yeah, you marry a Scottish person for the ancestry.
Yeah.
We got to continue that line.
Oh, I would love that. My last name is Senor, which is a Ellis Island fuck up.
Senor, as in like senor.
Like Mr.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's cool though. I think that's great.
A lot of people think it's fake, and I'm like, how embarrassing would it be if I made I chose my stage name?
Senor.
Senor. And I'm like, that's so embarrassing.
You really need to have a child and call your child senior.
Senior, senor. Well, say we get married.
That's early.
Say this, let your mind go crazy. Say you and me get married. Okay, and then my name would.
Cheers, Horny. Horny, tonight. Continue. Senor.
That's the clip. And then I would take your last name. I would hyphen it. Okay, and my name would be Zack Senor Macleod.
Yeah.
No, you need to just stick to senor.
You don't want. I think it's an ultimate hyphen.
Senor Macleod.
Senor Macleod.
Yeah.
Or Macleod Senor.
Are you?
No, it has to be Senor Macleod.
And then or like
You have to have a child called Senor.
Senor Senor.
And if I have a child, I'm call him Magnus Macleod.
Magnus Macleod.
And my daughter's going to be named Media Brian.
Media.
Exactly.
I'm actually naming my daughter Daphne.
Oh, we had to change my
Daphne
name in Ellis Island. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Because Jews were being killed. Anyway.
Run into the shadow.
I want to switch my two. I would marry a British guy, but a northern British guy, because I just love how fucking...
You
I love how they're like...
Jump a bit of Yorkshire.
Yeah,
Yorkshire.
My
Fucking
accent's
American.
Yorkshire. Okay.
This is our last.
This is our last
closing
segment. Okay, but we've done no segments, but this is our last one.
We've done none.
It's called Give You Wings. This is a compliment cum blast to the face. You got it?
Yeah.
We're about to give you...
She's like, wait, what?
My English is like, oh my god, this is so awkward.
No, it's okay. You don't.
No, it's great.
We'll
You're
take
gonna
over.
love it. You're gonna love it.
So we're gonna compliment you like crazy.
And just let it...
But I'm gonna go. We're gonna do each other first, so you can
So
just
you can get it?
Yeah.
And then you have to compliment us.
Okay,
So
great.
just know that.
And just know that it doesn't have to be just whatever. It can be about the way we look. It can be about first our heart.
into it.
Really get into it now. Gabby,
Yeah,
are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you? Do you consent?
My consent.
You are my best friend.
Stop.
Everything about you I love.
No.
We are sleeping in the same bed right now, like a married couple.
Yeah.
And it is a lot. We used to share an apartment, okay? We are way better at sharing a bed than we are at sharing an entire apartment. Okay, we used to fight. Now we are loving life.
You're laying in bed giggling.
Like we will just be laying in bed and just be like, I love you. You're the light of my life. I am so happy that the stars aligned, that creepy professor of ours in college cast us in the same play. We met at a burger place once because we were cast in the same play. Ever since that moment, we have been best friends.
Yeah.
It's been a constant stream of our mind. I love you. I think you're amazing. And I actually have no notes.
Really?
No notes on you. No notes on you. Not even today.
Really?
Not even today.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, Zach.
What's up?
Do you mind?
Yeah, please.
Your body
Let's go into it.
literally is shocking. It's like an ice bath, but it makes you healthier after.
Hell yeah.
Your body is like an ice bath in that it raises your immune system. You don't quit. You don't stop. You're nonstop. Delicious delight. Literally snackable. Oh, literally a snack. You're a snack.
Thank you.
You're a piece of cake. You're high tea.
Thank you.
Your hair's amazing. Stop wearing hats. I think it's like totally ruining it because I want to see your hair.
Okay, I'll take that.
Thickest, most lush hair.
So you have notes. Yeah, okay.
No, I don't have notes.
She does notes.
I love walking down the street with Zach, how people react to him. They're like this. Shocked, horned up, ready to kill themselves for your love.
Oh, yeah?
And I like that.
I
I like being next to you in those moments.
I love you.
I love you.
Guys do the same thing to you. Like, except for I have to be like, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Yeah, it's great.
This is the most American thing I've ever witnessed.
I know. Every time we have a guest on.
So American.
Just loving
But
each other.
just wait, you cold bitch. You're gonna love.
They're gonna love this.
Can't I do you instead?
No,
No,
we're
you
gonna,
have to take it.
But want us to do it in an English way to make you feel better?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do whichever way you want to do it. I will take it. I will take it. I will
It's like, wow, it's so it's just so graceful. You know what I mean? Being like,
Okay, do it.
Do it. I'm ready.
I'll do it for England.
Is being this gushy with your friends a very American
English
thing?
people don't do this.
And we do not do this now at all.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no, totally not. In England, it'd be like
It's strange.
Also, we just be like, you're not such a man, you stupid slag. That would be like the closest we get to like a compliment.
They're like
You're a stupid slag. No, I'm like, I know.
Yeah, like that's the closest we get.
us.
We have one
stupid
drink and we're
slags.
crying in a bar like, I love you. Every American.
Every night.
Even like frat boys do that. They like jump drunk, they're like, bro, look at me, I love you.
Okay, I'd like to go first.
Yeah, please.
And then jump in when you feel the moment is right.
Okay.
We met at a show. We met in the basement at a show.
Yeah.
And I said,
Hey, Sarah's.
hey, look at me.
I love that this is actually horrifying for
I'm just starting with where we met.
Chill out.
This is just the truth of the situation. We met at a show. We met at a show.
Also, I feel myself going so red right now. Like I'm gonna blush.
It's fine.
No, the orange light behind you is actually it's
Canceling it out. I have full body rosacea. They're used to it. We met at a show, and I walked down to the green room, and there's a bunch of comics down there. I don't know. I only know Dave. And I look at you, and you have pink hair. So immediately, everyone else was dead, and I said, "Who is this girl with pink hair?" Their bodies, live, bloody bodies. Who is this girl with pink hair? And we chatted for like 2 seconds. I was like, "Oh, this girl. I have to go to a show." And then we DM'd, and then we got a cup of coffee in a museum.
Because I remember.
Yeah. They do that and they're so member for everything. It's literally so
embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing. On membering.
This is embarrassing and that's embarrassing.
Our museums are free. Just think about that. Not our healthcare though. Okay.
Never once.
And I was like, oh, we're going to talk about comedy, like whatever. We talked about boys the entire time. It was awesome. And then immediately I'm like, this is my girl. This is my girl. You have girly girl energy. You have girl energy.
Girls girl.
I
for
do.
sure.
Girls girl.
I do.
And not every girl has that girly energy.
No.
And I have heat-seeking fucking missiles for a girl's girl, and you gave that right away.
Yeah.
My biggest ick in terms of women friendships is a woman who opens with. Is a woman who opens with. I kind of get on better with guys. I'm like, okay, well, you can walk straight out of my life.
Yeah, that's so
Have you
true.
heard of Oppenheimer?
Go see that movie.
Go see that movie.
Yeah.
That's for you.
Speaking of Oppenheimer, I think you're amazing. I want to nuke you with love. Okay, yeah. If you were a city, I'm big boy then. Okay, and that bomb, it's going off. Okay, so bad that all the pilots later commit suicide because not even they can live with the amount of
Handle that love.
Okay, I met you. I love your outfit. I really love your personality. I thought this was a really amazing back and forth. I love your nails. I love the nail.
And the rings.
The nail ring hair outfit complex that you're
And
doing.
the rings are on the color of the pink on each ring goes with the color of hair on each side.
It is quite literally the most electric thing I've ever seen.
No, it's electricity.
I'm so happy that you were on this. I hope you've had so much fun. I love you so much.
It's been so fun. Thank you for having me.
Love you. Okay.
Have me back.
I will.
love you.
Yeah, anytime
We
you're.
love you. Say it back.
I love you. And also, Zach, your arm muscles make my nipples hard.
See? I told you.
Hell yeah, that's all I need. That's all I need.
That's so good.
You did so good.
Thank you.
Because when we sing like "I love you," all we want is like
Your
superficial stuff.
Just
But okay, where can people find you?
Oh, Tatty.Macleod on Instagram, Tatty.Macleod on TikTok. I'm going to be at the Monkey Barrel 2nd to the 27th of August. It's mostly sold out. I think I've got 3 days left in the last week, but by the time this comes out, it might already be sold out. So I'm doing some extra shows, and I'm going on tour January, February, March next year. So come
In the
back.
US?
No, not in the US. In UK first, and then I'll be doing Europe. So come find me online, and I'll give you all the
We have UK fans. We have UK fans. So they're gonna love you. Oh yeah. Well, now we're gonna have one. Yeah. But okay, I guess that's the literal pod.
That's the podcast. Please remember to join us on Patreon, patreon.com/thepodcast for extra content. We have a girl cinematic universe where we kill off female celebrities or we
Go against girl code.
Exactly.
Exactly the ick that you're talking about. We punish them.
We
yeah.
place
Behind the paywall. Yeah,
female
yeah.
celebrities in positions of power, or we kill them.
Or we send them to girl jail.
Technically, Madonna kills them. And follow us on TikTok, follow us on Instagram. We have a surrogate of the week. every week we pick a new person who shows us love or joins our Patreon, and we take my egg and Zach's sperm, and they carry our child.
Oh.
It's beautiful and it's deeply invasive. And the surrogate this week is Parker.
Parker, no last name.
Parker, no last name.
Thank you so much. Oh my god.
It's gonna be a rough pregnancy, but we know you could get.
And we're like helicopter parents, so good luck.
Yeah, we're gonna be a nightmare.
Okay.
I know what a water birth. So if you could make that happen.
Yeah, we'll come to the Lamaze, okay?
And that's really it. Bye.